I'm sure we're live now. Hello, it's Monday, September 9th, Richmond, Virginia. Kind of a beautiful day today. It was supposed to be rain, maybe rain tonight. I ended up not scheduling any outside work. And then it was actually a little humid, but it was been appropriate for me to knock out work outside. So I ended up taking eBay stuff to the post office, went to Chick-fil-A, did some paperwork, went to Costco. Don't tell my wife this. I went to Costco and asked about part-time work there. Just to make contacts, honestly, there was the sampling jobs there where you sample food that paid only $12.65, and then of course the Costco. I don't know what the Costco, if they're even doing part-time or whatever. So, but I went there, got some boxes, and now I've got two different color boxes. This one's for flea market, and these are my standard home show boxes. And I'm going to start sorting and pricing. I'm less than 3 weeks out on that show, so I'm checking that out. I'm trying to see if check my stream real quick, see if I got a live going on. Here we go. Checking that out. I'm trying to see if so I'm sitting here talking to myself, which is fine because I'm actually getting work done. So I'm just going to start sorting boxes, sorting stuff. And if you guys want to pop in, great. If not, I'll be here by myself and get some work done. Also, reseller meetup that I kind of do. Nothing special. It is special when we get together, but it's just like who shows up. I know I always said I'd committed to be there, but it's tomorrow, 9, 10 o'clock, Chick-fil-A, Richmond, Virginia. And I think I got confirmation on like 2 or 3 so far. So we'll see what's up with that. We're fourth quarter now, so some people are cranking it up. I'm at a point now where I'm just trying to get stuff out of the house. Not buying much. I did buy some what I call golden ticket Pokemon cards the other day that I didn't know much about, but I'll have to, if anybody else comes in the chat, I'll have to tell you all about my little adventure there. Hey, Marie, how are you? From Oregon, right? Is that right? Oregon? So my story is, I know it's a bad time. It's what, 4:30, 3:30 West Coast time. And it's like dinner time here on the East Coast, but the house is quiet. Kendall's at cheer. Mama Bear's got the boys up there playing basketball. And they'll be home. They'll be doing homework. Washington. Okay, West Coast, Washington. Got it. Hopefully I won't make that mistake again, but who knows? But 5 minutes from Oregon. Okay, I knew you were close. When I did a satellite image of your house and saw what was going on, I couldn't remember whether it was Washington or Oregon. You know, I'm just kidding. So anyway, my story at GameStop the other day, Marie, was I was at getting ready to meet the kiddos at Chipotle's. They had some reading certificates for reading a certain amount of books during the summer. So it was like buy one meal, get one free. And so we went into GameStop. I don't know nothing about games, but I do know about a little bit about networking and eavesdropping and all that. So we're sitting there back in the clearance area, and one of the managers, Andre, but he goes by Dre, D-R-E, and he's got the key, which I guess the key means he's a manager. Real nice guy. He was on the phone, and some dude was calling up about some Pokemon cards. And so as soon as he kind of went over and said, yeah, we still got some in stock, Brady was with me. I said, Brady, watch this. So I picked up some too. So then the other manager was like, if we're not going to hold him unless he picks up tonight and all that, how many do we have left? We've got 8 left or whatever. And I said, well, I'm interested in him too, and I'm here. And so I said, I'll let him have 4 and I'll take 4. So then I went, so what's so special about these? And he said, they're what I call the golden ticket Pokemons. So they're tickets that are cards, and some of the Pokemon cards that are in the pack are worth like $500. So I looked up some comps on eBay. It looked like they were selling through where I wasn't going to lose my money on them. And I have a rule, if I buy retail arbitrage, I don't return it. So I'm stuck with it because I want to make good buying decisions. And I would hate for somebody to do that to me, buy something and return it. So I think the only time I've returned something was when I actually got it home and it was broken. The corner seal was broken or whatever, and it was an open package as opposed to sealed package. I did return that. But everything else I'm stuck with. And if I don't sell it, I've got to either gift it or do something with it. So anyway, I bought these things knowing nothing about it other than that I knew that there were some other comps on there. The GameStop guy seemed like he said, "Oh, this is a no-brainer, man. You got to buy them." And so I gave him my card. I bought the 4 things, put it on my charge card because I didn't have cash, and away I went. So I've listed those. They haven't sold yet, but doesn't matter. It takes a little bit of time. What is selling is the stuff that I'm listing. So I've had stuff wake up that I've had listed for 8-10 months that because I listed and got activity in my store, it's waking up these other listings, and I'm actually selling stuff that just because I listed, I totally believe that that's why I'm getting these other sales. And it's just stuff that I'm trying to declutter and get rid and sort and get my average sale price up. And I've got to decide whether I'm going to go through my eBay stock on before the home show or after the home show. And I'm even crazily considering the home show first. On a Saturday, the stuff will be loaded up and then go directly to the flea market afterwards. But I'm hearing that now they might do a holiday show, September, October, November, sometime in November. So we'll see how that goes. But I've got a goal of, and I'll probably mention this on another video, but I'm making at least $1,000 at the home show. So that means I've got to list or have available $3,000 worth in inventory because I sell through about a third of it, and the numbers just work. Is if I want to sell 1,000, I've got to have at least $3,000 worth of merchandise available. That being said, it's tough to make $3,000 $1, $5, $10 at a time. So I've got to get a good chunk of $300 to $600 of that on some bigger piece furniture, and then sell through the rest on the smaller stuff and all that. And I think I showed this, Marie, the other day, but here's a little closer up. I think I was in the back of the truck with Cooper, but that's a stitched owl. And that's a niche product, but some people like owls. And I might have a buyer for this already in Florida, so it's not sold yet, but I think I can't remember, the offer, $24 or something on it. And then my no-show, my lost product, they couldn't find one of my lots of glassware that I didn't really like. And this was just you see how big it is? It's as long as my arm, 36 inches at least. Nice color, bright colors, kind of vintage 70s, I would say. And this came out of the house that was kind of musty, but it's kind of airing out and getting clean. And this was framed in Lake Park, Florida. So there's that. So those are my 2 pieces on that. So I think my process on pricing is I got the table cleaned. I got the table cleaned up in the living room. We kind of cleaned up the living room the other day. And I'm going to just put the stuff that I need to price, stack it on there. I'm going to be in the doghouse with my wife, and then I'm a night owl, and I'll price it tonight. I'll put it in the green boxes that I've got, pack it as tight as I can, priced. And then tomorrow I'm going to go to the storage unit and start loading up. So that's my game plan. I'm talking here, and I'll probably just talk and sort at the same time. Keep you entertained, Marie. How are we doing? I've got one friend. Oh. like I said, it's so funny. I don't even know. I think we're over 200 subs, I think, but um, I'm like, so whatever. Just it kind of gets me going, getting this thing there. All right, so I got my flat rate mailers today in the mail, and I probably won't open that up because I can save that envelope too. What else? I don't know if you guys are already. Virginia's kind of one of those close sway states or whatever, so we're already getting political ads. I'm so over the politics in America. And what's so great is this is addressed to my mom, and she's in a nursing home. Myra, I was just talking about you. Marie, oh, we say so the one I was just showing these off. I've got some interest. So you can see how big it is. It's about my arm's length. So what is that? About 18 inches tall. It's pretty. And then the other one was this one, and this one's actually got a frame label of Lake Park, Florida, 33403 zip code. So these may have been snowbirds or whatever. It came out of a house that was pretty old and musty. So we'll have to talk about it. So Myra, I saw that you got our special tool holster suitcase. I didn't see it on the video. I don't know what was going on, but I'm glad you got it, and hope your bras are fitting in there good. I'm glad, and thank you for taking it because it's cleaning out stuff. Not that I'm not being disrespectful calling it clutter, but I'm just saying it helped me clean out my stuff, and my wife appreciates it too. I got to do this later. All these bills coming in. You do these quick ones. So we're Monday at our house. Like I said, tomorrow we've got the reseller meetup at Chick-fil-A. Not sure who's going to show up or not. It's just a kind of almost accountability for me that I've kind of just put that out there, and the people that show up. Every time it's been beneficial. There's only been one time I showed up where nobody was there. But hey, we're all self-employed or busy. We've got families. We've got kids in school. I'm taking staples out. I go to the extent when I recycle all my junk mail, I even take the staples out. And I keep, the older I get, I keep thinking, man, what a waste of my time. Yet I still do it. I tear out the cellophane windows and I take the staples out. Does it make a difference? In my head, it does. I'm not sure it really does. I think they should require 70, 80% of the waste stream to be recycled, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. So Kelly's here flipping mama. Hi, Kelly. What is up? How are you? I haven't seen you kind of active lately, although I got to touch base the other day. So good. I'm just kind of taking my time on some of my resale stuff. I'm starting to price my home show. I'm opening mail right now. Kindle's a cheer. The boys are up at school playing basketball with their friends. Cooper has started Spanish. And Buenos dias was his saying today. I got a $328 electric bill, but I think I've paid ahead on this, so this just kind of came late. Can't imagine it being that high. Yeah, that's fine. Hold on a second. Let me see. There. Anybody want to come on? There's the thing. Did it show up? Did it show up? Did I post it? It's there. Let's see. There you go. Anybody want to come on? Come on, man. The more the merrier. Let's see there. There we go. Kelly. Let's see there.
Hello.
I'm learning a little bit on how to do this now.
Good job.
So we got Marie from Washington. We've got Myra from Florida.
Good job.
We've got,
Hang on.
hold on. Let me turn my chat down.
No, that's me.
Oh.
I have to. I forgot that I was watching this.
Yeah, so I did a thing. I guess I have it on StreamYard and then I have it on YouTube also, just to kind of watch because the chat doesn't always show up on.
No, I like the the YouTube chat. So I always put the YouTube chat over the top of the StreamYard one.
Oh, so you kind of cut it in half or whatever?
I just put it over the top. Ooh, I'm looking a mess. I was kind of riding home with my head out the window like a dog.
Oh, gee. So I've kind of been off of YouTube for a little bit. I've been posting some, but nothing live. And man, it seems like there's some drama been going on. And I want to stay out of whatever drama. I'm not, if I don't want
to. Drama with who?
I have no idea. People were talking about picking sides. And if you like this person, I'm not watching you. And
who was that?
I don't know. I'm just like, if you don't like people's content, just don't watch it. And let people decide. I mean, if they're as critical on that, I hope they're as critical on that when they go to the polls and vote. Because
you know what I don't like?
You know what I'm influenced by?
Hey, John.
Yes, ma'am.
This is what I don't like. Hey, John.
Yes, ma'am.
Anthony's being really rude to me right now, so I don't want you to go on his show, and I don't want you to be friends with him.
Who's Anthony?
I'm just saying. Anthony's my buddy I do Bible study with.
Oh.
But I'm just saying, I don't like him right now. He made me mad, and so you can't be friends with him anymore, and you can't have him on your show, all right? I'm just telling you.
Oh, you telling?
That's what I hate.
Right.
That's what I hate.
That's like, come on, we're grown adults.
Now, everyone knows on the face of the planet, I love Anthony. He's my pastor and my friend, and I love him dearly. And of course, that would never happen. But I will say this. There have been people that I was really good friends with, and, your interests part away, and you're no longer the friends you used to be, or somebody gets mad at you, and so they defriend you or whatever. And then one of my really good friends is still friends with that person, and that's okay.
Right.
That is okay. Just because one person did me dirty does not mean that my friend can't be friends with them. That person did me dirty, not them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I say, like, some friends, even though you may want them for a lifetime, they're just chapters in your life.
Well, exactly.
They were meant to be there the whole time. And maybe you were a blessing, or maybe it was your ministry to serve them. It's like my buddies that I'm helping out that are that have gotten out of prison. The one guy was in prison for 40 plus years.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I wanted to be his buddy forever, man. I wanted to be a good influence. I wanted to understand his culture more and help him out. I mean, I would go to guns for him,
Here's the thing,
he just kind of found his own deal now, and it's okay.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. I've never, John, you and I are friends. I've never spoken badly about anybody to you.
Yeah.
I've never spoken negatively to you about anyone. I don't speak negatively to people about anyone. And if I was going to speak negatively about someone, I would do it to Anthony. I would do it to Anthony because he's my pastor, and I would vent to him. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
If I had to get it off my chest.
That's where the pastors make the big bucks. They have to listen to all the junk.
Yeah, well.
I mean, they need to have to somebody that want
Anthony and I service each other in that way.
There's a guy, there's this old helmet in the chat. Is this about helmets? It's not, but I'm a reseller. Kelly's a reseller, and you're welcome to check our channels out. Everybody in my chat, I think, has got a channel. So go check everybody out, and you're welcome to sub to whoever.
Hey, this old helmet.
Welcome. Where are you from?
What up?
It looks like in his picture he's got a World War I helmet on. I do know that.
So he's into vintage helmets. That is cool.
I'm assuming.
That's really cool.
Is that what he said?
No, I'm just saying.
In the picture, yeah, that's a World War I.
Got one on.
So, oh yeah, thanks, Donatella.
But you know what I'm saying, John, is I'm not going to say anything bad about that person. I may feel very hurt and slighted by that person, but I'm not going to vent about that person. I'm not going to talk bad about that person. Everybody needs to form their own opinions about people.
Right.
And I'm never going to say, well, this person did me wrong and did me dirty, and you should be careful. They're going to do you wrong and do you dirty too. No, that's not what I'm about. I keep my mouth shut. I swallow it. And I carry my hurt, but I don't spread it. I have a big mouth. My voice carries. I talk a lot, but I don't talk about other people. Whether they've hurt me or hurt someone else, I don't do that.
So listen to this nugget. It was awesome. Okay, so I've gotten into the habit, and I don't know if it's good or bad, but I just don't go in if I go to church, I don't go in and sit in with the congregation. One, I'm not into big crowds. I want to be safe. I want to see who's walking around. I don't like people behind me and all that. But the pastor was talking about, you really, the only thing that's important is your relationship with Jesus Christ. All right.
Right.
All right. That's great. Okay. If you don't believe in Jesus Christ or this or that, the only thing important in life really is your relationships. And I got to thinking about that. Everything you do, your 24 hours in the day is all about relationships. It's whether I'm at Wawa gas station and I hold the door for 5 people and they get in front of me in line. That's a relationship. It's how I treat the person at Lowe's when I'm going there to buy my lumber and ask them about, how their sales were today, or are they going to be running any sales? That's a relationship. Everything is a relationship, good or bad.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. It comes down to relationships. And somebody made the comment that you can't trust anymore. You can't trust anybody, blah, 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 blah. There's just no hope. It's like, I trust everybody until they give me a reason not to. I have not given up on anybody.
Exactly. And here's the thing.
Come to my house. I trust you. I love on you. You can be my friend until you give me a reason not to. And then I need to probably disassociate or distance myself. But we need to not necessarily love on each other, but give people a chance and just say, hey, I want to have relationship or association. I mean, this community is great. You imagine where else could I, have met Myra from Florida or Marie from Washington State. And it's just like, I know darn well if you guys came through Richmond, Virginia, and you needed to stop or meet for lunch, I'd make the time for it. Hopefully you'd make the time for me too, if I was in your area. That's all about relationship. And it's just like these people that are so down. It's just like, I even have, I'm friends with alternative thinking folks in my life. I'm not totally into politics, but just because you voted for one person and I voted for another doesn't mean we can't be friends.
Right.
And oh my gosh, these people start just like what do you call the haters and all that? It's like, come on, man. Just
Yep.
Oh man.
I hate the drama. I hate when somebody, because I hear about it. I'm the mama, right? And
Right.
so I hear about everybody's drama with everybody. And people contact me and they want to vent and they want to know my opinion, which I will give them, whether it's the opinion they want to hear or not.
Right.
I will give them their opinion. If somebody asks me my opinion and we're live and they're not going to like it, I'll say, you probably aren't going to like my opinion. No, I want it. What is it? I'll tell them.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean?
You're not doing them any favors holding,
Right. My very good friends, I'll tell you my opinion.
Right.
That's why we're very good friends. And I expect the same out of other people. But I hate the drama. I hate the drama. And if I get hurt by someone, I get hurt by that someone. You didn't get hurt by that someone. I got hurt by that someone. And that only affects me. But I'm going to keep it to myself, and I'm not going to vent about it. I'm not going to talk bad about that person. I'm going to take the high road,
Right.
and be classy and let it go.
That's another thing that's like.
But I have so many people that contact me. Well, so and so said this to me, and they were supposed to do this, and then I did this, and now they're mad at me about this and this and this and this. And I will give my honest opinion. I will give you my honest opinion, and sometimes I'll say, well, you know what, you were wrong to do that. You shouldn't have done that. They probably felt like blah 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 blah. This is what you should do. You should blah 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 and apologize.
I've noticed that lately on some Facebook groups on where people are calling out their buyers for like a return request, and then the comments in the rest of the chat is calling out the seller because the seller's not handling it in a professional manner. And then they're like, why are you attacking me? Because they wanted approval that, hey, I'm handling this customer right. And you're not, they weren't handling it right.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, oh gosh.
Yeah, Myra, I only believe about a person is what I see and hear myself, and don't believe what I hear from any third party. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm only going to judge John on what he says to me and how he treats me and the things that he does and says to me and about me. That's what I'm going to judge John on. And if John did me dirty, I would still be friendly with him, but he would not be a trusted confidant. So, but I would still be friends with him, and we would still be friendly. We would be cordial. But John and I have a very nice relationship, and I don't think that would ever happen on either end of the relationship. I don't think that either one of us would do that to each other. I think we would say, hey, look, dude. I would say, dude, what is going on? Talk to me, because I don't like your attitude. I mean, that's something I would say. And when John called me and asked for counsel on some things that he was going through with a friend, I gave him my honest advice. I gave him my honest opinion, and it was hard advice, but I gave him, I love John. I respect him. So I love and respect him enough to give him my honest opinion, and from there he does what he does. But
hey, by the way, that buddy, his girlfriend ended up in the hospital. So I'm praying for her, but I'm still not clear on why she's in the hospital. And he's lost his phone, but he calls me from the hospital always to check in and see how I'm doing. So
that's wonderful.
But he hasn't asked me for any more money. And sure. I've got to schedule a work day with him. And he owes me a day of work. And I think I'll split it up into two days of work and then pay him for, a couple dollars, half a day, just to help,
Right.
But it's just tough, man. It's just
tough. Is tough. It is tough, John. And you gotta be really careful not to be taken advantage of. I've been taken advantage of so many times, and it's so hurtful. Hi, Bum Crack. Hi, Marie.
So at one of my old handyman account, my Richmond Honeydew, I used to have a handyman business, And I got a notice in the mail that, hey, you've had 8 months of inactivity or whatever it was, and if you don't do any activity on your bank account, that it will it's going to go into inactive status and you're going to start charging. So I went in there today to do a transaction and like take $5 out of the account. And I ended up asking her if she had any $2 bills, which, you know, you can get $2 bills at the bank
Right.
anytime. But I ended up getting like 52 $2 bills. And
Well, that's awesome.
Use them for tip money and all that. Most of them are kind of dirty, raggedy out. I'll probably use them at the gas station. But man, you give $2 bills to some people, they think they've won the lottery.
Oh yeah.
Or I'll spend them sometimes at Chick-fil-A, and someone will say, "Oh my gosh, I'm going to I'll buy that back out of the register." I said, "I'll do you one better," and I just give them $2.
Yeah. Some of the younger kids have never even seen.
Well, I got accused at a gas station. It was at Bottoms Bridge, Virginia, on Interstate 64. I stopped in to get a drink at a gas station and tried to spend a $2 bill, and the girl looked at me and told me that I was it was a counterfeit. There was no such thing as a $2 bill.
Right. And you can't blame them.
This is an honor. I'm not sure if Bumcrack's been in my chat before. He's in everybody else's. But he's like, I don't know when the guy sleeps. I know
invite Bumcrack on. Bumcrack, would you like to come on? Don't you like how I invite people on to John?
Oh my gosh. That would be a coup d'etat if I got Bumcrack on. Seriously. He hangs out with Tommy and Tracy all the time, and all those other Cliff and Jody, and yeah, click it. Come on, Bumcrack. We'll see.
Bumcrack, how much do you love Mama?
No, come on, man. No, how much is Dad's?
How much do you love Mama? We got Mama and Dad right here.
You got a place to stay when you come to Virginia. That would be absolutely hilarious. He's like Wilson, like this on. What was the Home Improvements?
Yeah, Home Improvement.
Remember Wilson with the fence? I know you've seen me, but I don't know if I've ever seen you in the chat. So I know I wouldn't want to put it awkward. Everybody's trying to figure out Bumcrack. He's like mystery.
Well, that's why Todd calls him Mr. E.
Yeah, which is fine. Some people, you know, that's my relationship with Bumcrack. I've got a relationship.
Bumcrack likes the attention.
I got the compliment. I mean, my gosh, he's in the chat. Bumcrack, I'm going to tell Tracy you're in chat with me.
He says, "Calm down. I'm not famous enough."
Oh man, come on. What about me? I'm not famous enough either.
Bumcrack, you didn't answer my question. How much do you love me? Hi, Michelle. Bumcrack, how much do you love Mama? And then I'll tell you how much I love you.
This is how sometimes I get my kids motivated right here. You see these?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they'll like start cleaning the house just to do a scratcher.
That's illegal, you know.
I know.
I can't tell if this is...
Oh man.
I think I need to take my contacts out. It's so hard to test chains for 925 because it's hard to get a good scratch.
So I did, there was a posting on one of the Facebook pages about cut crystal today, and I made a comment. And this tells you how important your pictures are, because the picture did not look like it was cut crystal. But after the discussion and all that, and I go back and look at it again closely, I think that the girl did get a nice cut crystal vase. But I'm not into glassware as much as some people are. But I still like watching the stream of all the different glassware and blown glass and the pottery that they get. I had to clean out all my stuff from my parents' estate. I had a lot of European cut crystal, and I ended up selling it in a Good Stuff Antiques here in Richmond. It was a guy named Peter that owns that shop, and his clientele is, you got to sell it now because his clientele is dying off, you know.
Oh no!
Because the old ladies come in there. It's almost like it seems like they come in droves of 2 or 3, and they're riding around antiquing, and then they go out to lunch and all that. So, hi Michelle, how are you? You guys going to be able to come to the reseller meetup tomorrow at 10? If you can make it, come on out, hang out.
Where's that? Is that yours?
Yeah, it's not my. I just kind of organize it. And last time we had 6 or 7 people, and it's hit or miss. A couple people have already got conflicts. I think Kevin, my neighbor's got to work, and Suzanne, that was there last time. She's got she remarried. Her situation, she remarried, and she kept her old house as the inventory house. And so she's not only got inventory in her house that she's married in now, but her old house. That's crazy. 4,000 plus listings on eBay.
I would like 300. And that's it. I like glassware too, Myra. I love glassware. All kinds of glassware. And it doesn't have to be fancy either.
I like the uranium glass that lights up.
Nope, not me. That stuff kills.
With the black light. Does it have actual uranium in it?
Yeah. They say that a lot of people say it can't hurt you, but
and then I used to work at a stained glass studio. That's something probably a lot of y'all don't know about me. And at one time, my dream in life was to own a stained glass studio and just build panels and all that. And I worked with a studio here in Richmond called Sled Winger Glassworks. And they were called the Glass Bitches. And I was the glass bitch slave because I was the only guy that worked in the shop. And I worked there for over a year, I think. We built, I had the talent of building the crates to put the, we used to do a lot of fireplace screens and all that. And I learned real quick I didn't want to own a stained glass studio. So, yeah, Michelle, the Chick-fil-A right there outside of Chesterfield Mall near the Lowe's, Best Buy right there. So, but it was a good experience, and they've since gone on to other things. I think one of the owners has passed away, and but it was a good experience. I think the rule of thumb was it was like they charged $125 a square foot. Now that depends on, if you do like a Lewis Comfort Tiffany style.
In what colors?
That depends. It's how many you can put a lot of pieces in a 12 by 12 square.
Right.
So 125 was kind of the average figure, and then you start figuring all your other stuff, and it's like, man, you can't make any money. So that was one of my goals and dreams, I guess, at one time. I still think I want to maybe have a pole barn and put a wood shop out there, but
that'd be cool.
I don't have enough land right now I'm in a neighborhood. I'm the guy in the neighborhood that's got all the crap in the driveway.
Yeah, good, man. You're bringing down people's property values.
I think once I build that table for the home show, it's going to be on a stainless steel cadaver base. And then I'm putting some wide slab yellow pine on there. Once I get that wood out of my driveway, I think it'll be a little better on getting stuff out. So, thank y'all for doing the thumbs up too, by the way. If Kendall was here, she would thank you too. I have a hilarious video of Kendall and her friend attempting to do cartwheels down an aisle at Walgreens the other day. But I can't show it because her friend is in it, and I don't have permission from her parents to show her friend. So,
did you ask her parents?
I want to be. Well, I haven't. I've shown it to her, but I haven't asked her. I'm not even going to open up the can of worms from this one. It's cute though. It's a cute video. Her friend is a little better at doing cartwheels, and I was just glad that after Kendall did about 5 or 6 attempts at cartwheels down the aisle, that she didn't knock any inventory off the shelf.
Yeah, no kidding.
She came as close as some of the labels were waving, and the breeze of her feet going by. But it was, So, oh, Johanna wants me to move next door to lower her property tax. I mean, I have been. The county has come out, and I always thank the county guy. And he's like, "What?" He said, "You're really different." He said, "Most of the people are like yelling and screaming at me to get off their property." I said, "Well, you should be thanking me." I said, "It's guys like me that give you a job." And I said, "Stuff in my driveway is not a trash pile. It's like works in progress." And I said, he went down his list last time, and I said, "Do you have my wife's phone number?" And he goes, "Why would I have your wife's phone number?" And I said, "Because your list is almost exactly to the T what her list is for me to get this driveway cleaned up." I said, "You must be talking to my wife." And so they were like, gave me a certain amount of time. I had a conflict. Funny. They extended it out. They came by. They walked in my backyard, which I don't know why they did that, but it needed a little. I had stacked some pallets back there for a campfire, and I got those cleaned up. I ended up giving those away on a free site, and so it was fun. But you know, I don't.
Your list is almost like what my wife's list is.
Yeah, that was funny. I used to have a neighbor that was a lawyer, and I think if he could have legally taken me to court to clean my yard out, he would have, or my driveway. But I'm just like, come on. I have, if you don't own the property, you don't have any control of it. They're like, oh, I've got woods in my back.
Well, they just don't like to look at it, John.
Well, but it's like, oh, you buy a house and it's got woods in the backyard, and then 5 years later, somebody sells those woods, and then they put a subdivision in, and they complain, oh my gosh, I put a subdivision. You didn't own the woods. You should have bought the woods so they couldn't put a subdivision in.
Right. That happened to my brother. The exact thing happened to my brother.
Yeah.
He could have bought the land, but he didn't.
It's my sister and her husband. They have my brother-in-law's got property, or his family property, down near the Cherokee Nation in the mountains, the Indians and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But the mountain has been subdivided into so many sections from all the relatives that have been passed down, and this and that and this and that, that his family has lost control of almost all that mountain now.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. But if you don't own it, you can't control it. And that's,
right. Well, Native Americans don't own any land anywhere. They don't believe that land can be owned because it belongs to the Creator.
Right.
That's why they haven't taken all the money from the Black Hills and all that the government paid them, because it's not theirs. The Creator, it belongs to the Creator. So
I'm listening. Boy, this chat is interesting, isn't it?
I don't know. I'm not watching it.
Did we ever find out that the helmet guy, is that what he sells?
I don't know.
Military helmets, or?
No, that's funny.
Oh, you're going to love this box.
Why?
I'll show you in a second. This is one of those impulse buys. Let me see if I can get my camera set up. You see that?
Yeah, I only like it if it's 925 though, or gold.
Oh man, come on, that's silver, or that's crystals.
Where'd you get all that?
I bought it at an auction. It was one of the last. There was their stock of stuff.
Is there any Cookie Lee in there?
What is that?
It's a brand name. She does a lot of heavy glass beads.
Oh, like glass beads?
What you would call a crystal.
Like that's actually glass. See that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you better be careful. Those look like they go on chandeliers.
Yeah, that's chandelier stuff. But I gotta like tie this stuff on strings and then sell them as like sun catchers and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, you could do that. My hair is still wet. I wrapped it this morning and put it up, and it's still wet. Even though I had my hair sticking out halfway out the window.
See all my junk, man. All right, so I got to figure out that. Look at this. I got this. I think I paid $20 for this. But I got to figure out the value of it. I have no idea.
What is it? Oh, that's pretty.
Isn't that neat?
Is that wood?
No, it's like iron. And it's got a round bevel glass on it. And a ceramic front. That's
really pretty. Very, very pretty.
So again, though, it doesn't do me any good. It's sitting in a box.
Get it listed.
So it's got one decorative handle on this side, but the other side, I've got the handle, but it's not on.
Get it listed.
Yeah.
I got to get all of my stuff together that I want to clean. Hey, John. Hey, John, the link is farther up in the chat if you want to come on.
Yeah, come on, John. This is the first time you'd ever joined me in chat. So look at, there's the handle. Isn't that pretty?
That's gorgeous.
So John was soliciting help to take down the sign on his building the other day, or today. And I'd asked him if he needed to take the awning off the front.
Or do you live by him?
Pardon?
Do you live by?
No, I just was asking. So here's all some of the other parts of that clock. A weighted pendulum.
Ooh, I love cast iron.
And this is neat. So it's got a little thread on the rod and a little adjustment knob. And this is how it adjusts your time. You'd go up and it would you would swing quick. You know what I'm saying? Up would swing slower. And if you go down, it would go faster, or maybe up is faster. And then that's how you would adjust your clock. All right, John, here we go, baby.
You haven't tested it to see? Hi, John. Oh, do it the other way. He gets claustrophobic this way.
Okay, what am I doing? Which one?
Do the long, wide boxes. There you go.
Okay. Hey, John.
Hello. How are you guys doing? I'm trying to get back to where I was at. I got two big screens, and There I am.
I got your
I
back,
was-
John.
I never did change my name from Nevermore Antiques Grinch. That's when I was on with Pat Dees the other night.
Yeah.
So there's the key for that clock. It's double-sided.
That's really pretty.
Yeah, so I've got to do a little research on pricing. At this point, you know, it's great to like hit a home run. I just want to like make a fair price and get it to somebody that's going to appreciate it. Not somebody that's going to resell it,
Right.
but somebody that's going to appreciate it.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, that's a pretty cloth.
Cast iron is one of my favorite things. That's why John's got a wall of cast iron pans and cooking utensils at his store. And what I wouldn't do to go and play with that.
Yeah, I've got a little bit of Lodge and some Lodge and what's the pans? Griswolds and all that.
Yep, I've got some of those. They're out in the pop-up tent trailer, though. They came with our tent trailer, and we haven't gotten our tent trailer out yet this summer because we need to do a little bit of work on the door.
Yeah.
So I haven't gotten them out. What are you up to today, John?
Oh, not much. We were going to take my son to go play soccer, but they ended up canceling the game because of the heat.
Oh.
And now I'm editing a video.
Are you going to make it tomorrow?
Yeah, you should. Yeah.
Okay.
Did Anthony make it home okay?
I don't know. I haven't heard from him yet.
So, John, these are kind of cool. These are christening plates from the USS Enterprise aircraft carrier.
That is cool.
From September 24th, 1960.
Does that have Jean-Luc Picard, or has it got Captain Kirk on it?
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. If you put Enterprise, most of it shows up Star Trek, so you've got to put like aircraft carrier. But there's the plate.
That's absolutely gorgeous. That's cool.
That's really cool. Would you end up paying for that, John?
No, this came out of my grandfather's. What's better than having one? I've got two.
What's something like that? What's the retail value on something like that?
I think they're about 30 to 40, I think. It's not as much, you know.
Yeah, plates really aren't that valuable, but I did find some plates the other day. I can't remember who they were by. They're in my antique shop, and they're heavy. I put like $5 a piece on them, but they sell for like 15 on eBay. But they're real heavy. Do you remember who made them, Megan? You remember the name on them? Not Courier Knives, but those heavy plates that I had, those blue ones. Yeah, I can't remember, but dude, those things weighed a ton. I don't know what they're made out of. It's like they're made out of lead or something.
So these are actually made by Wedgwood in England.
Wedgwood. That might have been.
That's very high quality.
Yeah. So I've got to get them sold, though. You know.
Get them listed, buddy. Get them listed.
Amen.
Did you hear Caroline? She just came in.
Hi, Caroline.
Hello.
How are you, my love?
Lovely, and you?
I'm good, thank you, sweetness.
Good.
All right, here's another thing. I cut off my dad's backpack. It dry rotted. But that's a National Scout Jamboree.
Oh, wow. 1960.
Yeah.
Colorado Springs. I've sold some of that stuff. Not that patch, but I bought a bunch of Arrow of Light stuff. I came across a collection one time that was absolutely fantastic. And it was all stolen. I had no idea. I bought it at an auction and started selling it. And it was so rare that people knew who it belonged to, and they contacted them, and the police contacted me, and I had to pull it all off eBay.
Oh, man.
But I done sold a ton of it.
Well, he just got back what you hadn't sold of it yet. You didn't get in trouble.
I didn't. I mean, I bought it on good faith. If you buy something at an auction, it's bought on good faith that
right.
It's stolen. So you can't be. You're not going to go to jail over it.
This is a GE Walkman. Sonny is the one that sells all these Walkmans. All this other stuff.
If that's got an AM/FM radio in it, that'll sell well too.
No, it's just a cassette player. Then we got some of these cool old vintage light bulbs that are new. Yeah, it's amazing when you list, you sell.
Yeah, I know. I've
Let's
been getting a lot of listing done. I've streamlined my listing process and told myself I no longer have to be perfect with my listings, and voila, I'm getting more done.
Hey, Ricky, I'm saying hi to Junk Dealer. He's in the chat. He's my buddy. That's my Chick-fil-A morning opener manager at Chick-fil-A, but his license plate is Junk Dealer.
Dadgum. Chick-fil-A, so their employees are so awesome they'll watch your YouTube videos.
Now, Ricky, he's got it right, man. He's got the customers trained. All the old folks that come in there, they know that Ricky's pickup truck is available for drop-off, and he'll come get out of work and go out to his truck, and his truck will be loaded up with stuff that he didn't even know what it is until he looks through it. And people,
that's nice.
Yeah, just drop it off, and then he'll decide what to do with it, which is cool. And he's gotten some nice stuff, man. So, and he's nice. You talk about work ethic. He is a great dad, a great husband, and just a hard worker. And I'm glad he's my friend, really. So he's a good guy.
Good to have friends.
So I got to check the price on this. This is a low end cassette Yorks. That might be going to the flea market.
That's cool.
Matter of fact, that house job I had the other day, Brady and I went and pulled a desk out and took it to the consignment store, and the lady said, "Can you take that receiver and all that to the dump for me?" I said, "Let's look them up," and it had sold for like $100 on eBay.
Jeez. Then you say, "Yes, of course, I'll take it for you, no problem."
Well, here's Kelly. Here's me, Miss Nice Guy me. I said, "Hey, let me leave it listed, and I'll split it 50-50."
Well, that was nice of you.
I got to learn to start being more business-like.
There's nothing wrong with being a good Christian, John. But it makes you feel good, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All right, then.
Well, I've got to get it sold. Most of the time when I buy the stuff, the only person making money is them. So I've got a cassette player with the original box.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
So I need to get that. And I think this is the charger to it.
All right, I'm struggling right now because I can't find.
Oh, and here's those awesome speakers to go to that little Yorks thing.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's just a lower end deal. I don't, You think I should try to hit it on eBay?
Why not? Dude, I've got books on eBay that are listed for like a couple of dollars, but I either got them free or for a quarter or something. So I got my use out of them. I enjoyed it. And now you're passing out.
Who?
Listing books are easy.
Oh, they are. Yeah, and that's a pro tip too, by the way, is if you've got like DVDs or books that you're thinking of listing, if you've got a slow day where you don't feel like listing other stuff, just throw up a listing of a DVD or a book just to get activity in your store. Yep.
Books are really easy to list, don't you think, John?
Yeah, they're. I mean, as long as you don't get in the rabbit hole trying to figure out too much about it. But I do a little bit of books, but I don't really do a lot. I like doing sets of books. They're easier to list.
What kind of book?
Like a set.
Yeah.
I like selling lots.
What how many pictures do you take of a book, John?
What was that?
How many pictures do you use for a book?
If I'm listing one book, I mean, if I can take 12, I'll use 12 photos because I started using my cell phone because honestly, you can't buy a better camera than a cell phone.
Right.
I mean, it's it's unless you're using like fluorescent lighting or not fluorescent, but like LED lighting, and it creates the lines. That's a nice prism. Does that go to a lamp? Like,
Yeah, that came off a crystal or a chandelier.
Chandelier.
how many of those do you got?
Probably like this. I was wondering why. I think I've washed this one up, so it's really super clean.
Just flipping mommy.
Hi, Kendall. How are you, baby?
She's got a little can of soda.
How are you, babe?
Good.
How was cheer practice?
Good.
That's like pressed glass.
My dad made me a necklace.
Yeah, made you a necklace one time, huh?
Well, that was nice of him.
This is one of my keychains.
Yeah, that's pretty.
This is what he made out of my necklace.
That's pretty.
All right, Kendall. You got to go get a shower, don't you?
No, you have to see what I got.
I'll tell you about it. Oh, yeah, there.
Is it any of my things here? What does it say? Like, can I see the photo? I know this.
High Doors Flowers. What did Marie say? I do 5.
5 pictures of a book.
Oh, really?
I do the front, the back, I do the spine, and then I'll take pictures of the inside of the book. If it's a book that's mostly words,
Right.
I'll just do like the table of contents and then maybe a couple pictures of the inside of the book, maybe the back cover. I do maybe, I don't know, 8 of a book. If it's a book that has pictures, I'll use all 12.
Yeah, Caroline had a book from her women's small group that sold. I just did front and back cover, and that was it. And it sold within a day. But that didn't have any pictures in it, you know?
Some books sell right when you list them.
Yep.
I sent one out this morning that I listed in the middle of the night last night, and it sold before I got up in the morning. So,
Mom. Can we go to the store today? What ice cream?
So I'm part of the garden club at the kids' school. So we've got 4x4 posts in each one of the plots for each grade. And then I kind of decorate those 4x4s like little garden totems. There's a frog I'm going to put on one. And then I got some clearance letters for 3rd grade, 2nd grade, 1st grade. Use those up, get them out.
what you working on, Johnny? He's muted.
Oh, is he muted?
Yeah, I'm doing some video stuff, and I don't want to bother you guys.
Oh, you're fine, honey.
So
I,
you know.
Did a small haul video. I went and bought some stuff from a friend of mine, and so I'm always looking for. Oh wow. Well, Old Catalina Island, California souvenir ashtray, anchor flags, 1920. $395. I wonder why that thing's worth so much.
Wow.
It's sold, or is that what they're asking?
That's just what they're asking. But I have a Catalina ashtray, and it's made out of brass. And they came in with a lot of stuff. I think I said in the video I'll probably end up throwing it away. Like, yeah, I'll probably end up throwing this away. Yeah, you're right, Mary. I'll always take a picture. If I take 12 pictures, it's it's if it's got pictures in the book, I'll take a lot of pictures. If it's a Bible, I take a lot of pictures. If it's got like of the font that's used and stuff like that. So you're right. You always want to get a picture of your copyright page because that's definitely important information.
Yeah, I listed a first edition book from 1901 this week, and I put a lot of pictures. I used all 12 pictures for that.
Yeah, I can tell you, if you ever come across a vintage Catalina Island stuff, you might want to buy it.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Yeah, here's a vintage Catalina Island Casino Arrowhead ashtray, metal, sold for $35. A Catalina Island pottery fish ashtray, it was $350, and they took a best offer for it. And then there's a Hurricane Cove ashtray, Santa Catalina Island bikini lady, and it sold for $25. Those are sold.
That's
now,
crazy.
There were 12 that are currently listed, and there were 4 that were listed that sold, and only one of them didn't sell. So
how old does it have to be for it to be worth something, I wonder?
I have no idea, but I'm getting ready to run over to Terra Peak real quick and see. That'd be crazy because I paid $50 from everything that I bought for him, and he watches my videos, so I'm not going to put that one in there. I'm going to skip over that. I don't want to make him fil bad.
Yeah,
he's the guy that's in my videos. He's the guy that I say is my guy. I go, this is my guy Keith, and his granddaughter was in a video. And
yeah, your construction guy.
Yeah. I'm getting ready to redo some lighting in my store. I think I'm gonna spend a little bit of money and put some track lighting in. I've been looking at some vintage lighting that I found from a lighting company that is industrial looking, and I think it would look really good hanging from the ceiling. I need to I really would like to be able to find a really good place to go pick and just get a good truckload of quality antique stuff to go in there. Catalina Island fish ashtray. That fish ashtray sold for $205.
Wow.
If you ever find a fish ashtray that's from Catalina Pottery Fish, 169. Holy cow. Scarce Catalina Island Pottery Figural Seal Ashtray, California, Art Deco, sold for $1,148.
Because that's California pottery. California pottery is different.
Oh, it's different.
I have a book on California pottery. That's completely different.
Yeah. Oh, I mean,
Who was
yeah.
the artist for the California pottery?
Say what?
Who was the artist for the California pottery?
It doesn't say. There was. It sold back in 2018.
Interesting.
I guess Catalina Island Pottery is the name of the pottery, and then there's just Catalina Island. So I think that's probably worth about. I'll probably list it for $30. You go to WorthPoint and see if there's anything there like it.
So there's no comparables in the last 90 days for that plate. So I might have to go to like the military, some military Facebook pages. But there is a coin, commemorative coin for the same thing. And back in 1960, the USS Enterprise aircraft carrier was the biggest ship in the world, is what they called it.
USS Enterprise?
Yeah, and it was actually built in dry dock in Newport News Shipbuilding, so right here in Virginia.
To boldly go where no man has gone before.
It's all Star Trek now. But here, and I've got 2 of these somewhere. I don't know where they are, but they're kind of in a blue folder with the coin in it.
And you're gonna write 1, 2, 3. And you're gonna write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm still trying to figure out my new phone. I was sharing.
I need to get a subscription to WorthPoint. I'm just too cheap.
How do you get up
with
to
you, John.
without the sub?
John, I'll split one with you.
You might have to.
I think it's 120 a year.
Yeah, that would be cool.
You know who's helped me out on WorthPoint before?
Who's that?
Anita.
Yeah, she helps me out all the time too. She's a sweetheart.
Yep.
I just hate to bother.
I do too. I mean, I had that Deco clock. I had that time clock, and she said she did. Yeah, you don't want to like call on her too much. What are you doing, Kendall Wendell?
Oh yeah.
Don't watch it.
Jason Static has a WorthPoint subscription too, and but I don't mind leaning on him. He's just always working.
Is he back? Is he doing any of his crazy shows anymore, or is he just chilling out right now?
Yeah, there's not another one of those listed. I might put that on for auction. That's what I'll do. I'll put it on for auction. Start it out at $29.95, and if I get $30 for it, I'm happy. And if I get $300 for it, which I'm not, if I got 60 for it, that would be icing on the cake.
Right. Glad. I'm glad we have this here. Glad. We're at the beginning there.
I'm just going to take pictures here.
Wow.
Against my computer.
So I'm assuming that is a wooden hull ship, for sure.
You know, John, all these books I'm selling, both Johns, either John, are former library books.
So you get them up on the free cart?
I get them off the free cart, or I pay a quarter for them.
Yep.
She goes to the library and just checks them out.
Yeah.
She's got a list of books that she wants, and she just gives them to somebody and says, "You go get these books from the library for me if you know it's good for you." See?
I've got a card that says Geraldine on it. They'll never figure it out. When you buy books from my library, they're a quarter for the paperbacks and 50 cents for the hardcovers.
I just bought a set for my book for my library that was World War II, and it's a whole set of them. They'll sell for about $250. I paid $1 a piece for them.
Oh, no, that's just a bruise. Okay.
That's why I like that.
I've made some good money on library books, especially if you take the covers off them, and you can take the tags off them if you take the time to take the tags off them and stuff, depending on the value of the book.
Yeah, and something else is Encyclopedia Britannicas. People don't realize how much money's in those. There's some jack. There's some coin in those.
Yeah.
I thought about breaking up sets because I have a lot of storage and just listing individual books for like $10 a piece. Because if somebody's trying to put a set together, they might need a couple books to complete a set to sell it for $200-300.
Right.
And I've passed up in sets of Encyclopedia Britannica that weren't complete. And I was just like, I don't really have storage. And I guess that you could actually do a single listing. And since you could make a variation listing because it's I guess you could do like an A, B, C, D, E, F, G because it's a set. I would guess, but I don't know.
So have y'all ever photographed glassware wet? So it,
No, you don't photograph it wet
why not?
because it'll show the little. John, you have to dry it off.
It makes it like glisten better.
If once they blow that picture up, they're going to know it's wet.
Look at how nice this plate looks now that I cleaned it.
Well, then they'll know it's clean. They'll be like, wow, look at this seller. He cares.
That thing is cool. Look at how the reflection off the computer screen, man. That plate's got a nice glaze on it.
You don't want to be misleading, though.
Is misleading.
Yeah, if you
Because of
the plate wet.
If the plate it doesn't gleam like that when it's dry, you shouldn't show the picture that it gleams like that.
What
Is
about
that a thing that people get upset about?
a beer mug?
I wouldn't get upset about something like that, but people do. I'm just saying.
I find that people get upset over a lot of stuff on eBay anymore. I shipped a lady exactly what she ordered and she got upset. So I don't know.
This is what I'm saying. But John, you do what you want to do, what you feel good about.
I always under promise and over deliver. That's my.
Yeah, I like to do that too.
You know what I'm saying? It always seems to, and if there's a pricing deal, it always goes in favor of the buyer. I just don't want to deal with the headaches. You know, returns are another thing. It's just like, especially when I first started reselling, I didn't even want my returns back. I just trusted them enough. I sent them the refund and I was done. I didn't even want them to ship it back. And now they're like, you know, when you got to pay your shipping back, sometimes that's all my margin is the shipping.
Yeah. I'm not happy with the item that I bought. And stuff's so expensive. That makes me want to sell it elsewhere, which I do. By the way, did they ever pay for that Macari item yesterday, honey? Okay, I'll check.
It's like the woman that cut the shirt. She cut a hole in the shirt when she was opening the package, and then she returned it as an INAD. And eBay still refunded her, but they didn't make me refund her. So,
Oh, I could care less what eBay gives money back to. If they let me keep back 5 times what the person paid for it, I don't care. If they're going to be stupid and give money back, then hey, awesome.
Right.
You know, I don't care.
But I mean, she said,
I complain.
but she opened up an INAD for hole in shirt when she admitted that she's the one that put the hole in the shirt.
Yeah.
How much was it? Under $20?
Yeah.
Not worth worrying about.
Yeah, they paid for that item, Megan. I sold something on Macari.
Good for you, John.
So Kelly, I've had, thank goodness, on all that software, I've only had like 2 issues. One was a Rosetta Stone. They thought it was a 2-year subscription. It was only 1 year. So I refunded him like $35 out of the $52 cost.
Yeah.
2 weeks later, he said that the software was no good and wanted a full refund. So of course eBay opened up the refund deal, but they'll know that I've already refunded through PayPal, right? The $35. I hope they don't refund them the 52 plus the 35.
I don't know. I think they can look at that.
But you know, I wouldn't put it past eBay because, gosh, you think it would make common sense that, you know, but I still can't even find my stupid shipping supplies.
I'm sure they can see that.
I hope so.
I just don't know if they care.
Yeah, because it's like, okay, if that was an invalid code, which I don't think it was because the other one went out fine. I had 2 of those Rosetta Stones. And the other one was fine, knock on wood. I haven't heard from them. So he might have just been shopping for a refund or whatever. And if it's no good, I don't want him to have to pay to ship it back. I mean, it's a cheap ship. I shipped it first class, but they could even, I think, software, can you ship that media?
Yes.
Yeah, so I didn't ship any of that stuff out media. It all went first class. But of course, my cost of goods was super cheap.
Yeah, no kidding.
Did you get your stuff all working yet? All your
Yeah.
stuff works
Yep.
good?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yep, I've been playing around with it.
I've still got I'm going to get, hopefully by Christmas time, I'll be competent enough to maybe put a little title on some of my videos or not do any major editing, but something.
Ooh, I'm going to send some offers to buyers.
Oh, look at what Bumcrack said. That was pretty funny.
What do you say?
I
am not as shiny as
instead of an iNet, it's not as shiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is the way it goes. Whenever you don't describe something in the description, but it's in the photo, they're like, well, it wasn't in the description. And then when you have something in the photo, but it ain't in the description, and they just like, oh, look at the photo, I'm gonna assume. Well, it was in the photo. It's like, it's only convenient,
Right.
It's like, I'm gonna, if it's convenient to use the photos, I'm gonna use it. If it's not convenient, then I'm gonna be like, well, it wasn't in the description. So I don't know. That's why I'm want really ramp up my antique store.
I put in my description, I said, please see pictures. On also all my descriptions, I said, please see pictures, because that's the best detail.
Yeah.
I
think that if it's in the photo, that should be, eBay should, just the world we live in.
Yeah, I understand.
So Michelle told me that Rosetta Stone was restricted. Michelle, I got rid of 2. I'm not trying to cause trouble, but I just listed them and got them out.
I'll let Rosetta Stone deal with those people. But yeah, they're right. Rosetta Stone is an item that can get you messed up, but you can list it on Macari.
They're all gone.
Yeah, but like anything that's a barrel item on eBay, I just list it on Macari. And whenever Prairie Grit goes to unlimited listings, 10%,
right?
I'll start listing over there, and I'll put all that stuff over there. I don't know how long it'll take Sean from Prairie Grit to start getting leaned on by these large multinational companies, to make sure he's pulling this stuff off as well. But I think it's freaking crazy that they can tell you that you can't sell an item.
Yes, especially if you own it. You bought it, you've used it, you don't want it anymore, you can't return it, so now you're just trying to find another home.
Because those people, when they have problems with the software, questions, they're going to contact Rosetta Stone, and then they're giving free advice and stuff, and that's why they don't like other people selling it. They can't control it. Plus, they don't want people bootlegging it. Because somebody like me would get a professionally done bootleg and not know it's a bootleg. Because I don't know that much about software.
It's like I'm going through just clutter, screws, drill bits, washers.
Yeah, it's not clutter.
Oh, yes, it is, Kendall.
It's things that you will use in life.
That's
my
right, Kendall.
God.
That's right. You
Tomorrow
tell
night-
him, Kendall.
Tomorrow night she'll
Tell
be on
him.
Caroline's side. Tonight she's on my side.
You tell him, Kendall.
Then how will it be your mom? Then how
Because sometimes you're like, tell me all my stuff is junk and I need to put it in trash.
But Dad, you know why you bought it?
Why,
To use
Kendall?
it in life.
I bought it to use it in life. This is a charm from Caroline, I think.
That's my bracelet.
All right, you want it?
Yeah. I don't even know what it is. That should be.
What's Brady and Connor up to? I haven't heard them.
Brady and Connor.
Cooper, what are they doing? Homework or Fortnite?
Or Cooper, yeah, I'm sorry. I always call him Connor.
They're playing Fortnite probably they've got 1 hour.
Give them more than that.
Here's your bracelet. Please take it.
That's not mine.
Oh, I thought you said it was yours.
No, and that keychain doesn't go on it.
I know.
Mom's.
All right, Kendall, let's see what we've got here. We've got screws.
You know, Cooper will always be Connor to me. I don't know why. That's the name I got stuck in my head.
Connor!
Now Kendall's going to go teach Connor.
Don't call him that. Now, why is she calling him that?
Because she heard it from you.
She doesn't have to do everything I do. You're going to get me in trouble, Kendall. Cooper's going to get mad at me, so don't do that.
He said, stop calling me Connor.
All right, Myra, that's fine. Let me know about the what you're thinking on that owl.
Yeah, that's my owl.
No, she wants it. I can't be giving you everything, Kendall.
I got it out of dumpster.
That wasn't a dumpster. That was actually a estate sale.
Yes, Mom?
Yes, Mom?
I tell you, she is pleasant sometimes, and then other times, oh my gosh, I've got my hands full.
She's extraordinary, is what she is.
A little second grader cheerleader girl,
How old is she?
7.
When did she turn 7?
She's getting ready to turn 8 this month, October. So, John, you still getting dumpster divers coming by getting your stuff out of your dumpster that you throw out?
Yes, and we got rid of our dumpster here at the house because it was $90 every 2 months. So they're digging into every trash bag that we take over there. So I'm going to find me a severed arm, like a Halloween prop, and I'm going to cover it in fake blood and put fake blood all in the bag. And then when they open it up, they're going to be like, oh my God, there's a freaking arm in here. So I think I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to stick around the store, park my car like around the front. So when they come up, I'll have put a GoPro in the window because they come up before it gets dark, but after I leave, but before dark. And I'm going to record that and put it on my YouTube channel.
Do they leave a mess?
Yes, all in the dumpster. Everything's ripped open. Everything will be ripped open.
So maybe could you write her a note write them a note and just say, hey, respectfully, I don't mind you taking this stuff, but my stuff from home is actually trash. And maybe have a box to the side that the stuff, the thrift store stuff, just put it in a box or a crate outside the dumpster, and then say, when you guys have finished going through it, please dump it in the dumpster for me.
Yeah, well, they aren't throwing stuff outside of the dumpster, but
Yeah.
I sure wish the guy that's doing it, he's not very bright, and I don't know. I'm just not sure. I haven't seen him in a while, but there's a couple people that are doing it, and
Right.
I hate to be. I'm not trying to be mean, and I know they're just trying to find stuff to flip and make a living. But I just can't have people just digging into my trash. Like it stinks, and it just aggravates me.
Yeah, I had a dive the other day that I went in a bag. I didn't do it like I should have because, when they dump those trash cans, if it's windy, if it's in a bag, that trash bag dumps right into the truck. But if it's all loose, a lot of that stuff will just blow all over the place if it's outside the bag. So I understand.
And that was one of the things that, like, I can honestly say for those of you that like the dumpster dive, like, if you're digging, it's questionable, but I definitely would think twice about ripping open bags, because that's why the cities make ordinances against,
Right. Hey,
like
Anna Moore's in the chat.
What?
Anna Moore's in the chat.
Anamora. You could put. Is there a top on it?
I don't think he has a top. I don't think he has a top in his.
No, there's no top on my dumpster. What I'm going to probably have to do is I'll probably end up having to have the city bring me another dumpster with a top. Well, if I can lock it, if I get a dumpster with a lock, I could have them bring me one. The one that's there anyways holds water and it stinks. I would like,
Please move, Kendall.
I think that maybe if I put a sign up that says no trespassing, that I can then call the police and tell them that people are dumpster diving. And I hate to do that. I hate to do it. And I never really thought about the other side of dumpster diving whenever I would watch people like Treasure Hustlers and stuff like that, and other Steve and Steph and people that would just rip open bags. And now I realize how big of a pain that is for the owner of the business, especially, you have to go through the extra thought of not putting anything personal in there because you don't know who's ripping your bags open.
That's a dog, boy.
There's Hip Flip and Mama. You want to say hi?
Hi.
Hi,
Hold on,
honey.
You can't see
I
Cooper.
can't see which one you
Cooper.
are.
There you go. Go, Cooper.
Hi, Cooper.
Hi.
Hey, come over and say hi real quick so they can see you.
Wait, what did you call him?
Cooper.
Cooper. Hi.
Hi, honey.
Cooper.
I like that refrigerator. What's the second drawer for?
That's like a middle drawer. Can either go freezer or it can go refrigerator. And it has no tray in it right now. That was a scratch and dent $2,800 fridge for $700.
Nice. That's the way I live.
But I
sorry.
Scratch and dents, man. That's the way to go because they're going to get scratched anyway. I don't,
That's right.
The one I got in the kitchen was I paid $200 for it. It's a stainless steel side by side, and I paid $200 for it at an auction. I might not have paid that much. It might have been 150 or 50. My wife said I paid 50.
Wow,
I
good
don't
deal.
know.
Yep.
It's been a minute.
I mean, most refrigerators slide into a slot, so I could care less if it's got scratches or nicks on the side. Some people are like super particular, though. They've got to have it perfect, and It didn't have the tray in the middle. And matter of fact, I was on the phone with Samsung for like the 4th time. And the lady finally, I think, handled it, saying it was coded incorrectly and that I should have it within 7 to 14 days.
Guys, so you see that it's dented, and then we just put something.
Yeah, we just put pictures over all the dents.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
Uh-oh. Hannah Moore said you're cute. I think she's saying oh, she's so cute, so that must be you. So. Marie doesn't put any personal
I didn't think it was
information
supposed to
in
be
the
free
trash.
shipping. Maybe it did.
Put this back. Let's go. Let me go through this.
Dad.
Whose is this? Whose is this?
Dad, you made me fall.
All right, put this up. Where's this go? Let's put this up. Let's make some progress here.
I'm taking a nap.
Hey, take these up. Put this on my dresser, please. Thank
I
you.
will when I go.
All right, put it on the stairs. And then
I
put,
will
put
when
that
I
on the
go
cabinet.
up.
Okay, put these on the cabinet over there. Thank you.
Oh, put that.
So you,
So I know if any of y'all like your Rally Roots, I think they're on right now. If anybody wants to pop over there.
Yeah, I love Rally Roots.
I'll watch them later. I'll watch them later. They just got back from Peru.
Yeah, they've done some live since they got back, though.
Yeah.
They're nice kids. Really, really nice kids.
I don't know, Kendall. All right, put that in their wash. We're not going to fill that back up, Kendall.
They're just like they are on TV.
Yeah, I think so too.
That should be lots of toothpaste.
Yeah, that goes in. Put that over on the shelf over there.
Okay, boat,
That should be
bridge, this one.
I got barely enough milk, Daddy.
All right, you're good. No worries.
I got barely enough milk.
Yay! I have all of these puzzles except for one,
And such.
which could be one of these. But I don't know.
So John and Kelly, when y'all have stuff, do you keep the Allen wrenches and all the washers for different things, for different parts and appliances? And
I do.
I don't. I pitch it.
yeah, it's just like I'm like my neighbors come to see me first before they go to Lowe's because 50% of the time I've got it in my garage.
Woo, now you just gotta take a picture of all
Mom,
of
can
them.
you help me? How can you help me?
What do you need help with?
Making cereal.
All right, I've got to go get cereal for Kendall. Y'all keep up the good conversation.
I'm taking pictures.
All right, what are you getting? Cooper, go tell them about your day. Practice your Spanish. Kelly knows Spanish,
I do not.
so you'd be a good one to practice because then both y'all don't know anything.
I will.
All
Okay.
right, go practice. All right,
I need a bowl.
make sure your mouth is empty though, please.
That was what I said.
Just say, ¿Cómo estás? Bien. ¿Cómo se llama? Me llamo es Juan.
What is that?
Mucho gusto, Juan.
What the heck are you saying? I got the milk.
Yeah, that's good.
Y aus November, September.
Oh, you were telling the day?
Y
Hey, Glenn, Swamp Picker, how are you? How about that LSU win over Texas yesterday, Saturday? That was a good game.
That should be me holding your hand.
Uh-oh. Ricky's back, Kendall.
Ricky? Who's Ricky? I don't know who Ricky is, Daddy.
You know Ricky, Chick-fil-A.
No. Who is Ricky?
Yeah, it was a good game. I think if Texas had held them back on just one series of plays, they probably would have had a good chance of winning that game.
Who's Ricky, Daddy?
But it just kept going back and forth, back and forth. And I'm not a big football guy at all, but it was. I don't think there was anything else good on TV, and that was in the background.
That should be me.
So Kendall, tell Ricky, the Chick-fil-A manager, publicly how good the new macaroni and cheese is at Chick-fil-A. Tell him, Cooper.
I've never had it yet, so I don't know.
Oh, what do you think, Kendall?
It's disgusting. If someone gave it to me, I would probably eat one bite or 2 or 5. And then
That's the lighthouse.
She's not liking it. Ricky, she doesn't care for the mac and cheese from Chick-fil-A.
hi, Kindle.
Yeah, that's what Ricky said. Say hi to Grace, Ricky. All right, we'll put this in the yard sale box. This is in the crafter box.
That could be me. Oh,
We're getting 11 puzzles in this box.
We were talking the other day. They're talking about how good 3D puzzles.
my dad loves puzzles.
Well, this is a set of 10 Thomas Kincaid puzzles. And there's 11 puzzles in here, and most of them are labeled with the picture,
Right.
but not all of them are. Some of them are sealed. And so I'm trying to figure out the ones that are sealed, what scene they go to. And there's 11 of them here, and so I don't know why there's 11.
You're just making a lot of noise.
You gonna kick me out, John?
No. Do people do that? I guess they do, right? You just X you out.
Yep. I've heard people have gotten upset at other people because they've gotten kicked out of their live because they were too loud or too boring or.
I think it's funny when they have their pets on and then their pets get bored, get down the floor and start chewing a little squeaky toy and start squeaking. I think that's funny.
Pets don't bother me when people's pets bark and stuff like that. That doesn't bother me.
Because you have a pet.
All right, so Glenn likes the spicy chicken sandwich once a week at Chick-fil-A.
I've never gone to Chick-fil-A. We just got one in my town.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kelly?
in the
You
spring
haven't
we
made it
got one, but
Chick-fil-A.
I've never gone there.
You can't even claim Christ as your savior if you've never had Chick-fil-A.
You have never been to Chick-fil-A?
No, we just got one. It's new to our town, but I've never been to it.
We'll have to pray for her. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, we pray for our sister Kelly because
And
she ain't went and ate the Jesus chicken, Lord. Amen.
Why is that the Jesus chicken?
Chick-fil-A, that's like they're a Christian-owned company, and they like the churches of chicken, but not churches chicken, but they got Jesus in their food.
And they're closed on Sundays. They don't go.
Yeah, they're closed on Sunday.
Don't work on Sunday.
Isn't that the company that was discriminating against gays though?
No, they got gay people that work there.
What's that?
They have gay people that work there.
Oh.
It's bad that they don't have
So
to work.
So again, I think everybody has a right to do whatever, but the problem I have is when certain people have more rights than me.
What's that sound?
That's a kitty cat. Is that a kitty cat? John, you have a cat?
I do.
Yeah, I see the reflect. Is that a dog or a cat?
I don't know. That's my kid.
Oh, I see a little reflection. Is it a chalkboard or what is that?
I don't know.
Is that a chalkboard behind you?
No, those are
There's-
pictures.
Yeah, right there where your finger is.
Yeah. We've had several golden retrievers over the years,
Oh,
and we've got like a mutt golden retriever now. He's actually laying at my feet. He rolls over on his back and he takes his paws and he grabs my foot and he flings it over on his body so that I'll rub. He's a crazy dog.
That's a
He's got-
smart dog that does that.
I need to take him to the vet because his hair's falling out. He's getting old. I think you might need some. I think he's got like a yeast thing going on.
He doesn't do rump rub on the carpet, does he? Where he drags
No.
himself across the carpet? Oh, good thing.
He'd be outside real quick.
That just means they need their anal glands expressed.
I ain't doing that either.
My mom used to do that to our basset hound.
Yeah, my pug Rocky, you used to have to express his anal glands all the time. But the other dogs take care of it themselves.
Jesus chicken.
We're getting ready to have a new Zaxby's chicken open in our area.
Oh, Zaxby's is supposed to be pretty good. We right there, Megan? No, they're down south. We ate at a Zaxby's, didn't we? We ate at what's that restaurant we ate there? That was a Zaxby's that we. No. Listen to me, Francis. When we were looking to move to Georgia, we went down there. We had the real nice waitress that was black, and she invited us over to her house for dinner. What was the name of that restaurant? I thought it was the Zaxby's. I think it was the Zaxby's. I do believe so.
Move, Kendall, please.
We went there. We went there.
What?
It was good. I think it was the. I think we made it Zaxby's. She just don't remember. Whataburger is overrated too. So I hate to say that to you Southern people, but Whataburger is like Sonic. I was not impressed.
What about those pasta shops? Those things are great.
I don't think I had any of those. I just had a hamburger and some fries, and I'm like, I'm not impressed. It just was okay. It was. We have Sonic, and that's just what it tasted like. A hamburger with mustard on it.
Yeah, I wasn't impressed with Sonic either. We have a Sonic. I think Sonic is overpriced.
Sonic is overpriced. Especially since you just pull up outside and honk your horn and they come take your order. And press the button. Of course, after my pasta house ran on Facebook the other night, everyone knows where I stand on that too.
Your what outburst?
My pasta house ran $10 for a small spaghetti with meat sauce and 2 cups of water put on top of it.
And where was this?
It was at Pasta House.
Oh, I don't know what Pasta House is.
They ran out of spaghetti noodles. How do you run out of spaghetti noodles at a pasta house?
Yeah, I don't know.
They had them. They just had to make more. How do you run out, though? How do you not cook spaghetti and go, hey, we're about ready to run out of spaghetti noodles?
Was it late
When
at
you
night?
make some spaghetti noodle making guy, put spaghetti noodles down.
It doesn't take that long to make it.
Well, it took them 30 minutes to get my food out. I was nice. I wasn't mean to the waitress. I gave her a 20% tip still, but like I'm real weird about that. Like the last time I went there, I had a hamburger, and it was still pink in the middle. And then the guy beside me had a hamburger, and his was pink in the middle. And another guy had a hamburger, and his was pink, and not just like pink, but pink. And I'm like, I'm done. I told him, I said, I can't eat a pink hamburger. I said, I don't want to. I don't eat raw meat. And and that's what I told the guy, and we just left. That's my wife's favorite restaurant too, which is a shame. It's not my favorite. She's always got something to add to my narrative. She's like having a conscience right beside you, going, well, let's get the story 100% true. She really likes Pasta House a lot. She really thinks it's good.
I wonder if it's like Olive Garden.
I like Olive Garden, but we don't have one close.
Yeah, my husband and I like the breadsticks and salad at Olive Garden.
Yeah. Replays.
What time is it? Oh my gosh, it's almost 8:30.
See what happens when you're having fun with the Dad's Vintage Garage?
Yeah, when I hang with the Johns, look what happens. Look what happens when I hang with the Johns.
All right, so what should I do with these? These are just old vintage plastic Air Force yard measuring sticks.
I don't know. How heavy duty is it?
They're not. I just need to start getting rid of this stuff. Man, the old silverware, you could kill somebody with this fork. Salad fork, sharp. Hey, before Aaron asks a question, I'll say no. But I'll have to admit, Aaron, that I was at GameStop the other day, and there's some special set of Pokemon cards that have like what I call the golden ticket, like a 500 card in there. And they were like $15.49 a pack or a box of them, and I bought 4 of them.
Did you get anything good?
I didn't open them up. I'm selling them sealed to other buyers, but the comps were pretty good on them. I'm going to be able to double my money at least, maybe even triple it. We'll see.
Hello, Aaron Marcus. Marie, I love the Texas Roadhouse that we have. I think it's really good. Their rolls are really, really good. We have 2 Cowboy restaurants. That's when we're in Westnedge. I won't say Texas Roadhouse because I won't remember, but I'll say let's go to the Cowboy restaurant. And then West Main, there's another Cowboy restaurant. I can't think of what that one's called. But one of them lets you throw peanuts on the floor.
That's what's the name of that one, Megan?
What?
The one where we should have went to? Colton. Yeah. Yeah, Colton's.
So Marcus, I mean, Aaron, I just got on here. I don't know how to send out notifications. What does that mean? You got to have a bell, and then does it tell you I'm live or what? How does a notification work?
YouTube's supposed to tell them.
Oh. All right, Marie says people rave about Texas Roadhouse. Been to 2 of them. I wasn't impressed at all.
They have nice big utensils there too.
Here's a neat little smash penny I did.
That's cool.
It's just flat. Who knows? Whatever. You think I could take it to the bank and get a penny back?
No, I doubt it. I'll get a few things listed today at least. That'll be good.
You want to see what a dog tag from 1965 looks like? From Indiana.
Sure.
That's from Indiana. Hold on, let me stand up and see.
That's
It's
crazy
missing
looking.
some pieces.
It's what?
It's missing some pieces.
No, I think that's the shape of Indiana, isn't it?
Oh, okay. Yeah, it is the shape of Indiana.
Let's see. This is where I just need to throw this stuff out, man. This is just crazy clutter.
Do you do a flea market booth or anything like that?
I've got, I'm doing a vintage home show. One of the consignment stores is doing like this special show coming up. And then I'm thinking that either that Sunday after that show, I'm either going to do a flea market or I'll do it the following weekend. But I don't have a booth.
Take those smalls. If there anything you don't want to list because it's just not a lot of value there, put it in a small box, tape it up, and sell them as mystery boxes. I sell the crap out of them.
At the flea market? Or in your store? Really?
One ounce of included.
I bought one from a guy the other day, and I pulled one little plane out of it, a little plane pin. It'll pay for the whole thing. I paid $10 for it.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It's amazing what one man's trash is somebody else's treasure.
That's for sure.
A lot of people just want something to dig through. You'd be
Right.
surprised how many people go to auctions to buy box lots just to take it home and sit on the porch and dig through it and look at
Yep.
each piece.
I like doing that too. I mean, I've never been to one of those auctions, but I like digging through stuff. I'll buy a box of stuff at a garage sale or whatever, and it'll have, a few things in there that I want, and I just will be like, that's good enough for the price. And then I'll go through it later when I get home.
Do you ever go to auctions, Kelly?
No, I don't. I've never been to an auction.
Girl, you missing
I
out.
know. I know I'm missing out. I think I'd be afraid to go by myself. My husband won't go with me.
It's tough to find live auctions anymore. A lot of them have moved online. I guess if you get out in the country, it's a little easier. There used to be one here in and I think they still do it. Now that I'm married and have kids, I don't do it anymore. But on New Year's Day, it was called the New Year's Day auction, and it started early. It's like started at 10 o'clock, but it was a great way to bring in the New Year's, going to an auction. Good old country auction.
It sounds like fun. Just going to an auction sounds like fun. I'd love to go to an auction where they have like the boxes and stuff like that, but we don't have flea markets here either, so.
There was a place, I think it was up in New Jersey or somewhere, and I can't remember what it was called, but they ran 2 or 3 auctions live at the same time. One was out in the field where people would just lay the stuff out in lines, and the guy was on a golf cart, and the golf cart, rarely did it ever stop. It rolled slowly down, and a guy with the stick, they'd start like the first box, and if they didn't get a bid of $5, they went to the second box and second box. And then once the bidding started, you couldn't sit around and think about it. You just had to bid. And once that sold, the next box went up, and you had to have somebody there to kind of grab your stuff, because it was, the line would stretch for almost like 100 yards. And you get your stuff, and you could leave stuff, and then all the scrappers would come in and get the stuff that you left. And then they had like a $5 item inside auction and like a $10 inside auction. And they ran all these at the same time.
That sounds awesome.
And people would bring trucks in from as far away as like Texas, where they'd bring a load of stuff in, and then they would buy to load their truck to take it right back, So, hey, Todd. Todd's in the chat, Flippin' Hustler. Hey, Todd, thanks for your message today. Nice and positive. I don't know if you were thinking about me or what, but it's always nice to get a nice little positive affirmation.
Where'd John go?
Unsolicited.
Todd, do you want to come in?
You getting bored, Kelly?
No, why?
Okay, I was just wondering.
No, I'm gonna go here in a minute, but
Yeah, I mean, we've been on for 2 hours, so I think it's the longest live I've ever done. Uh-oh, there we go. John's back.
Hi, Johnny.
It.
Todd, click the link and come on in. If only just for a minute. I'm only gonna be here a minute, but come on in for a minute.
Yeah, sing us a song while you're here.
No, then you get the copyright strike, John.
What's that? I mean, what's that mean?
If you sing a song that you don't have permission to sing, then you get a copyright strike.
If it's over 30 seconds or 5 seconds, how long do you?
No,
I don't
they
know.
won't pick it up.
Not on my little deal.
Todd got a
They won't
copyright
pick- they
strike on his.
Copyright strike. They
That's
won't
a
pick
compliment.
it up. If you're singing a song good enough that they think you're Prince or whoever, then hey Kelly, what's your zip code?
49048. You're finding auctions for me, aren't you?
Yep.
Yeah, I
Fine.
know
I'm
you. I
rendering
know you, brother.
I'm rendering a video and my computer is.
I
Holy
know,
crap.
brother.
Holy crap, Kelly. Where you live at?
Kalamazoo?
Holy crap.
What? Do I have a lot around me?
There are tomorrow auctions. You could go to every day of the week. You could go to an auction. Multiples.
Where are these auctions?
There. Let's look. There's 10 auctions tomorrow. Let's see what's going on.
Where are they at?
There's Mediema Asset Management Group, Byron Center. It
Byron
starts
Center.
at 1 a.m.
That's Battle Creek.
4-bedroom home rental property. That's the rental property one. Storage auctions. Stanton's Auctioneer and Realtor Peak Auction. Farm Miscellaneous Hit and Miss Lawn and Garden Household starts, and Shipshawana, Iona, Lansing, Wayland, Bellevue, Goshen, Wakalak, I could not even live there. Wolacotaville,
Those
Caledonia.
are not mine.
They're
Those
within
aren't
50
mine.
miles.
That's a long
Here-
way for me to drive by myself.
How about Wayland?
Too far.
She should go to like
Byron?
a damaged freight auction or something like that, just to stand around and watch it at first. Don't bid on anything. And then
Here's something: Kalamazoo Free Public Auction. It's an auction house.
You ever go to
It's on
estatesales.net?
What?
You ever go to estatesales.net?
No.
Sister.
I know, brother. I know.
Do you even lift, bro?
I do lift, bro. I do lift. I have a 4-section weight machine in my basement.
Sweet. Let's see what a state.
I
Let's see what a
gotcha.
state says. My
I do.
computer's running. How to use my phone? It'd probably be quicker. But my phone's in there charging because I'm bad at using my phone all the time.
Kalamazoo Free Public. My husband does not like me driving far distances by myself, honey, because I get lost.
Kelly, what happened to that friend? Did you sell her something? She owed you money, or she had to go to the bank. She got it. Then y'all did lunch the next day, or something like that.
Yeah.
Are you still in touch with her?
Yeah. Why?
I was just wondering. I was just thinking about her because I was thinking, take her with you, go to auction.
She's got a very trying schedule.
Oh,
I could take my
okay.
sister, but she's got some family that's going through hospice right now, so now's not a good time for her to travel. See, I put in Kalamazoo Free Public Auction and a car dealership pops up.
So Marie had a terrible experience.
Kalamazoo, Michigan. It should be about 6 feet of snow outside for you already, right?
Yeah, not quite. It was a little cooler today, though. See, this is just house auction.
Marie, I like that shirt. That I'm guessing that's her better half there.
Yeah.
I like that Metallica shirt. That's cool. 9 a.m. tomorrow at Paw Paw, Michigan. Sandy Quality Estate Sales. Tomorrow there is an estate sale.
Again, that's like a half an hour away.
Look at this little Scotty charm. This is cute.
I don't have
That
anything
is cute.
to go with. That's cute. Where do you find these auction houses?
Estatesales.net. I need to do a video on that.
Auction house in Kalamazoo, Michigan.
Because you just, within 5 miles of your zip code, here is fantastic estate sale, tools, vintage farm, fishing, located less than 3 miles away from your zip code. Kalamazoo, Michigan. Starts on the 13th.
But that's an estate sale.
Yeah,
That's not an auction.
I know, but I love estate sales too. Don't you like estate sales?
I do like estate sales.
Hey, see you, Ricky. I'll see you tomorrow at Chick-fil-A.
May the Lord bless you.
For our reseller
There's
meetup.
a website called Auction Zip, your auction community.
A mid-century time capsule starting on the 14th. Mid-century. Think of all the cool jewelry they'll have at a mid-century. Oh, how cute is that?
All right, so y'all know what this is? I have no idea.
Is it one of those things you blow into?
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
It says 0.8, 0.08, 0.05.
I think it's a breathalyzer.
Let me see the front. Yeah.
Protocol. But
I think it's a breathalyzer.
I mean, I could not
Oh, this,
find any names or anything on it. It's got like battery in the back.
Well,
you have got.
drink a beer and then blow into it.
I might have to test it out.
You have to check out. You have to check out these photos. These women have dressed up in period attire, and they're in their estate sale, and they're on a
Go
fainting.
to estate sale. What website are you on?
I'm putting the link. I put the link in chat. Hey, it's Flippin' Hustler. Flippin' Hustler.
I know. I put the link in there so he could come on, but he doesn't want to come on, I guess.
No, that's okay. I'll have him on another day.
Oh my, they have so many cool old clothes. They got that pink.
Where's the
did you
link?
see
I
the
don't see
picture
the
of
link.
I posted it in chat.
I don't see it.
Oh, I don't know. I posted it in the public chat, not the private.
Yeah,
And
I know. I
posted
still
it in
don't
the
see
private
it.
chat. I'll try looking in the private now. See if it's there. Excuse me.
Yeah, it's there now.
They got a set of those pink Pyrex dishes. A set of those did you see my Instagram post? That set of pink and white Pyrex walked into my store the other day. I had no idea. I paid $45 for them, and my friend ended up listing them on eBay for $225. There is some awesome stuff.
Where's all the pictures? I only see one picture.
You got to click on it. This is a fantastic. They're having a good time. I love seeing people have a good time. Oh my Lord!
Look at those tables, those nestle tables, the nesting tables.
They've all put on this woman's clothes.
Yeah.
They have a pleasure chest.
Caroline's going to borrow my computer for a second to print off some tags for her consignment sale. So I'll be back in a second, but I'm still going to listen to you guys, okay?
Okay. Look at all those gasoline cans.
I know. You see the green velour furniture?
Yeah.
That is absolutely gorgeous. I love
Where's
that.
the Pyrex? I didn't see the Pyrex.
The Pyrex is down. Keep going down. You won't miss.
I like those wooden crates. I like all those wooden crates.
They have the corn flour. And that one piece is really rare. That one piece of corn flour they have there.
I just put them up there.
Oh, I see it now. Yeah, they'll be asking a lot for both of those, though.
Yeah, that blue is beautiful. What is that blue? Is that blue's got the chicken?
Yeah, I can't.
Hey, John, is the printer on?
That's a corn flour percolator.
Yeah.
Man, they've got lots of percolators. Those are cool.
Right. They've got the double. What do they call that? A double whatever percolator, and I'd like to. That's a good. They got a lot of Halloween and fall stuff. I could use that. Also, that set of blue club. That's beautiful too.
They got tiki mugs too.
Yeah. The blue club aluminum cookware. It's a third row from the bottom.
Yeah.
That stuff is gorgeous.
Look at all the ceramic Christmas tree.
The satanic. Oh, ceramic. I was like, what? Sorry.
Ceramic Christmas tree.
No satanic Christmas trees. I was like, what is that? A Christmas tree? It's turned upside down?
How funny. I'm going to have to go to this. Where's this at?
One. I'm going to look at part 2. Oh my gosh, look at part 2.
Okay, hang on.
That is absolutely
Where did you?
Oh, I'll send you the link. That second piece of furniture right there is absolutely fantastic. It's pink velour. that would sell. I would put that in my store for $250.
I took off the 3 boxes.
Good job, John. with that.
Believe it or not. You okay? I love you, honey.
Do you?
I do.
Without me.
Oh yeah, that's nice. That's a Chase Lounge.
That is awesome.
And you have
Yes,
A lot of vintage Christmas.
hey, can I make you another Aldi's things tomorrow?
Sure.
I would love to have an estate sale company.
Anything you don't want, just leave it in there.
nothing's mine.
Okay. Perfect.
I gotta find out what this address is.
Thank you, John.
It is,
Please tell me you're gonna close the Christmas line.
Hey, Thomas, aren't you gonna give me $100?
it will be available after 9 a.m. on Friday, September 13th. So you'll have to go back the day before it starts because they want to protect the address so nobody goes by and, tries to do a little B&E
Yeah.
negotiation for stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to the.
So is it a live auction or a estate sale? Live
An
auction?
estate sale.
Estate sale. So Kelly, you know how those work. It's full price normally the first day.
Yeah, I know. I've
Yep.
been to them before.
Yeah.
Let me
You
check
have a
the
lot of
Portage
buying.
one.
You have a lot of buying opportunity around you as long as you don't have a lot of competition.
I have a lot of resellers in my area. I'm friends with a lot of them.
Yeah.
This other estate sale is mostly outdoor stuff and tools.
Yeah. I wish my frickin' ads would turn on for my videos that I've submitted to Google. I'm trying to see if I pay for advertisement for my videos. If I don't think I left. I think I left my lights on at the shop.
Do you have a security camera in there that you can webcam? From home?
No, but I need to. I think I left the lights on at my antique store. Might have to go turn them
Hey,
off.
John.
Yes, ma'am.
Anthony.
Yeah.
Nope, the other John. Anthony is not available for Bible study this week. So you want to do it, you and me, tomorrow?
What time?
Tomorrow's it's 2
Yeah, that'd
o'clock.
be fine.
Okay, you and I tomorrow?
Yeah,
Okay, so we'll just do it on my channel then.
that'd be good.
Anthony just got back into town, so
He was hanging
Holy
out with
cow.
Derek, wasn't he?
what's that?
He was hanging out with Derek?
Yeah.
You don't have anything planned for tomorrow, do you?
So Kelly, when you get the estate sales,
Why?
No, nothing.
I would introduce yourself and then say that you you repurpose broken jewelry. Because a lot of people want jewelry like that's great. You want stuff that's broken.
Well, not necessarily.
No, but I'm saying that's a niche that you could possibly get in where you've got less competition.
Boy, go put some clothes on.
All right, I let him know it'll be fine. We'll just do it on my channel tomorrow, John, and I'll send you a link, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you, baby. I appreciate that.
Hey, is this a guitar key?
Dude,
Looks like it's
they've got
a drum key.
A drum key. That's it. Okay.
It's for tightening down the drum heads.
Yep.
They've
And-
got a wooden carved buffalo
That's cool.
and a turtle and a bear with a fish in his mouth. Boy, their whole house is 50s. They didn't change anything.
No, it looks like it was, yeah.
Wow. Thank you for pointing this out to me, John. 'Cause I'm
Yeah, that's a
def-
great one.
yeah, I'm definitely going to
Those
go to this one.
clothes would sell fantastic if they know what they are. I'm sure, like in
I've
my
got-
area, a closet full of clothes like that would go to the trash.
See,
And I pick them up all the
I
time.
went to an estate sale where the photographer did a lot of S&M photography. And I bought a bunch of leather
What?
S&M.
Oh wow, dominatrix and bondage stuff.
Yeah. He had masks and the stuff, and he had underwear art displays, and I bought some leather outfits. They're regular leather outfits. They're not kinky leather outfits. They're regular leather outfits, but I haven't listed them yet.
Do you go into the leather outfit store and be like, I need some leather outfits? Not the kinky leather outfits, just the regular outfits.
Yeah, the regular leather outfits, like the leather jackets and the skirts that match and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I got some 1940s and 1950s shirts that I washed on Delicate in my washer. I still have to list those, but there's a couple repairs that need to be done. I have to do those by hand before I can list them. Yeah, I got this teddy bear, this bondage teddy bear, and I put him up and he sold. Yep, a little bondage teddy bear.
I had some tape somewhere that was bondage tape, and I picked it up at an auction or something. And I've been trying to figure out who I can send it to on YouTube as a gift. And I'm gonna send it from like somebody else.
Pat. Send it to
Yeah,
Pat.
it would be funny to send it to Pat. I thought about sending it to like Pat from like, like I'm not sure who. Maybe
Justin Static to Pat.
Yeah, that would be funny because we live close. So yeah, I could just drive it over St. Genevieve when I'm over there visiting Static and drop it off in the mail. But Pat would know because I already was messing with him when he was at my store. I tried to give it to him. I told him he needed this. I told him it would spruce up his life a little bit.
That's funny.
Oh man.
Yeah, I don't see that link anywhere in here, John. But I see
What is it?
saved it. I saved that link to my favorite toolbar, so I can pull it back up on Friday and get the address. Maybe my sister will go with me.
Either show up real early or kind of get there an hour late, because if you show up right on time, you're going to be in line for an hour probably. It's just the way it works.
Marie says there's an app. What's the app, Marie?
Holy cow. I don't know why people use pressure cookers.
I have a pressure cooker, but it's not one that'll fly off.
Occasionally,
All right, Marie, I'm getting the app. It's downloading right now. There it is. See, nothing's coming up in my area, so it lies. It lies.
Lies.
There's one for the next 7 days. There's one in Pawpaw. Nothing is in Kalamazoo for 7 days, and that's not true. Or wait a minute, what is this one? Oh, that's where I am. That's my location.
John, you ever shop Gov Deals?
Yeah, I did a video on it on my YouTube channel, and got like 2,000 views. I'm thinking about doing another video on it. And
Is that an app too?
No, it's a website. It's for buying government surplus. I really don't think there'd be a whole lot on there that you would want. But it's govdeals.com, and you put in your zip code. Let's just see. I bet your stuff goes high around you, though. What was your zip code again?
49048.
Ooh, let's see. 28 miles in Marshall, Minnesota. They have 3. Let's see what they got. And then Cass County Road Commission. They have 2. And Saspolis.
Says there's nothing in my area.
Where in the world did Minnesota come up with these names? Hey, you want to start your own party bus?
No.
For $611, you can buy a 2008 Chevrolet Express G3 3500 transport bus. You could be hip flipping party. Start your own YouTube channel. You drive people down to the bar, and they get off, and you sit there and you do a crossword puzzle. They go in, kind of have their time, and then you get back on the bus and you drive them back to their hotel. Make all that money.
More than $600.
Hey, here's one: a 2008 International 4300 boom truck. It's $11,000. You could start changing light bulbs on Walmart parking lots.
Or she could come down and take the sign off the front of your building too.
That would be very helpful. I would like to have that. Bus is in good shape. I don't want to do no party bus because I don't like being around people who drink, because they tend to become difficult to handle.
And they puke in your car, and then you got to clean it up.
Well, a party bus, you just put rubber floors in there, and you take it to the car wash and open the back door, and you just kind of spray it out the back. Holy crap, they got a Caterpillar radiator. That's huge. That's ginormous. That you would have to have a flatbed truck to transport that thing. It's $2,500, so I bet you it probably sells for like 30 grand or something.
Are you on governmentdeals.com?
Yeah.
See, there's nothing in my area.
Yeah, I searched up to 100 miles.
I don't know. It's whatever it is when. Oh, here we go. Okay.
BCL Auction is a good company if you live near St. Louis. They are a company that liquidates businesses that are going out of business in St. Louis. And thanks to their strong democratic government, there's a lot of them. It's amazing how much stuff is shutting down up there.
That bus is in good shape.
It is. Papa Murphy's is going out of business, so a Save-A-Lot's going out of business. How weird is that?
Tastes so good. What's this? That's it. You did too much. Okay.
You can't open up the back and squirt the vomit out the back.
Well, then that could be a deal breaker.
All right, so
That
Marie.
holds 16 people.
So Kelly,
What, honey?
Marie said on the estatesales.net site, put in 40 miles out, 14 days, and you should have more pop up.
Hey, Kelly,
Yeah, baby.
I just posted a link. Well, it's really far away from you because Michigan's kind of far away from St. Louis. But I just posted a link to that BCL auction site, and they have a auction that's getting ready to end, and it's a jewelry store.
Oh, really?
They have all kinds of. They have an engraving machine. It's ending in like 1 second. It just extended. A laser, the performance laser welder. I guess that's for resizing rings. Here's it's just tons of stuff.
A stone setter tool.
Yeah, here's a ring sizing kit, $87, and it's by Dora. Looks like you could resize any ring you could ever hope to resize. Then they've got just individual rings. I don't know what.
A steam cleaner, $11.98.
Oh wow, I'd love to have this. It's a wooden display cabinet. It's only $360. Let me see if I can screen share this. I might not. You might have to hit the button to.
That watch press would be nice.
Hey John, let me. Can you hit the thing so that I can present?
Yeah, tell me what I got to do.
I think you just got to click on it. It says Nevermore Antiques.
Got it.
And there you go. Look at this. This is $360 on auction right now.
Wow.
That's beautiful.
$360. This website, if people like to travel, like here's a glass display case, $73. Here's a table that's $7. Here's another ring display case, $120. Hey guys, don't make me tell you again.
All right, Kelly, which side is this he's looking at?
He put it in the chat, in the private chat.
BCL auction. Look at these nice jewelry displays here, Kelly. $7.
Nice. I have a ton of those though.
What are these? Assorted ring displays. Look at all those ring displays there. All that jewelry stuff. If I'd have found this sooner, I would have bid on some stuff, and you could have bid on some stuff, and I would have picked it up and could have mailed it to you.
Oh, bless your heart.
Anything that you needed. It's just weird that a jewelry store like that. But this website, they all that they sell is they liquidate businesses, and oh, that's cool right there. Child size mannequin, $21. Ding dang it. That would be cool.
Oh,
Here's
lux meter.
A what?
A lux meter.
I picked up a diamond tester the other day for $2 at the antique mall. But anyways, let me go out of here and I'll show you what the site looks like. It's called bclauction.com. they're based out of St. Louis and Illinois. They'll even go to Chicago sometimes. And this is Rock Island, Illinois, right here. Bridgeton in St. Louis. Papa Murphy's went out of business. Here's a car lot that they're auctioning stuff off. This is pallet racking online auction. Here's a Save-A-Lot grocery store. Here's one coming soon. New inventory online auction. And here's a Tom's Price Right Foods. So,
oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm going to bid on this.
You see all the rings they're selling?
Yeah.
The metal rings at the end?
I'm more interested in these ring displays.
I think that they will ship stuff, but they have a company that comes in and will ship it for you. They package it and ship it.
Look at the item 354. It's a wooden workbench with contents of drawers. That workbench has some character. And it's only up to $44.
This place isn't that far from you, John?
It's all the way up in St. Louis.
Well, I'm
it's
not
about
going to
2
bid
hours.
on. I'm not going to bid on stuff and make you drive over there.
What? Right there.
They will, for a quoted fee, we will prepare and package your items for a carrier that you will schedule and pay directly. So what you would do is that you would buy from them, and then you would figure out, like if you had a FedEx account, that you could, or UPS, you could schedule a pickup, and they would put the label on there.
What one should I do that? Guys, what one should I do?
Wait, they're talking, Kendall.
I'm asking what one I should do.
Yeah, there's.
Wow, this is incredible.
Yeah, that's only in Kirkwood. That's in Manchester. That's right up by my aunt.
Dad, what does that say?
My aunt lives in. She lives in up by Creek 4, up off of Olive.
Oh, you want to do one of
Real
those?
nice area.
What one should I do?
Pick one. Hopefully we'll win some money.
No, yellow or red. Red. Say to them, yellow or red for these. Can I talk?
All right, you can ask them.
Guys, what one should I do? Should I do red? No, I meant yellow or red. Comment
Red.
red. One vote red. Write that down.
She's been Mama's busy shopping, man. She's going to spend some money.
One red.
Okay. See if anybody else was.
Red.
What state is this in, John?
Two red.
She's
In
what?
Missouri.
What state?
St. Louis, Missouri.
They're two red.
Okay.
No, three red.
Everybody red. Let's do it. Red.
Okay.
Let's win some money. Here, hand me the other one.
See some red.
All right. Do we have a scratcher? You do it, please.
Okay.
Shh.
See if I win some money.
Let's see.
That's a long haul from Michigan.
I know.
I don't think you won anything. So the state just made $1 off of us.
I think it's closer for me to Atlanta than it would be for me to.
Do we win?
No, let's see. Matching your numbers to either 12 or 15.
I like those wire racks.
No, that's the top. Okay, go throw this away. This whole thing. Let me see what I got on here. Yes. Hold on, Kendall. Come here. Bring the paper back. Dump all that in the trash and then bring the paper back.
Because it's 5 hours from St. Louis to Chicago, and it's probably 4 hours from Kalamazoo to Chicago.
3.
Where's her puppy? Where's her puppy?
Mhm.
He's in the living room sleeping. It's his bedtime.
Yeah, go figure. It's only 9 here. Kendall will probably be up another 2 hours.
What time is hers? What time is it at her house?
It's 9 o'clock, but it's past my bedtime already.
What time is it at
You know
his
what I
house?
have when I go to bed early, I do have a better productive day the next day.
Dad, go back like where we can
What?
like talk.
Oh, back it the other way.
Yeah, I like it like that. We have 7 people. How many thumbs up?
It doesn't matter.
No, I need to know.
She's so cute.
How many thumbs up, Daddy?
Well, that's it. That's the whole thing.
How many thumbs up?
Thanks for sending me down that rabbit hole, John.
Now, what does that say?
It's 6:09 p.m. So she's in Washington State. So she's West Coast.
Wow.
Do you know where? What's on? Is there another state on the West Coast?
All right, guys.
Are you done?
I've got to go.
All right, let's just shut the thing down, man.
I got to go get something to eat, and I got to get to bed.
I'm gonna eat some ceviche.
I
What
don't
is that?
know.
I'm probably going to eat some peanut butter.
What?
Ceviche is it's a South American dish. You can do shrimp or salmon, and it's acidic cooking. So you use like lime juice, and you
Really?
put onions and parsley or
So, at her
tomatoes
house,
sometimes in there, and you just cook it for about. It depends. Some people freak out. I cook it for about 4 hours. Sometimes you can cook it for about a day, and it actually changes the color of the meat, and it's good, man. It's healthy too.
Really?
I don't have school tomorrow.
Yes,
Hello, Debbie.
No.
Yes, you do.
I wish I was in here.
What? Oh, wait, you wish you were over with Marie at 6 o'clock?
I didn't come back to here
Yeah,
at
and then
1.
come back here at 1 o'clock. Well. So what do you got to do? Are you going to run to the store, John, turn the lights out, or are you just going to not worry about it?
I'm only about 5 minutes away,
Yeah.
so it ain't like I got to travel 30 minutes to get there. I need to go, and maybe while I'm there, I say take some pictures, but then that means I'd have to list, and God knows I don't want to do that.
Right.
All right, John. Well, I'll send you the link probably about 1:45 tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, baby. Thank you for not leaving me in the lurch.
Bye.
Bye, Kendall.
John, you good? You have anybody have any closing thoughts before we shut this thing down?
No, it was fun. I like hanging with the Johns.
And me.
There's no drones around. That means something totally different.
I know. From this day forth, you shall be my Johns.
Oh my gosh.
No, my dad's name is John A. And he's John B.
John A and John B.
I'll be
Yeah.
JJ. John Johnson.
What's that screaming?
That's some of
That's his
John's.
kids.
That's John's kids.
All right, guys.
All right. Hey, thank you all for being in the chat, being involved, and thanks for all the good talking. John, thanks for all the good information and first time on live on Dads.
Yeah.
No
You gotta
kidding.
hit that subscribe button to this channel too. Don't be in here just soaking up all this free information. Give back. Hit that subscribe button. Smash
Hit
it.
the subscribe button and hit the like button, guys.
Well, hey, if you guys do watch our videos, just make comments on the content or what you'd like to see. I'm thinking about doing a comedy spoof on dumpster diving, but I've got to find somebody with enough nerve that's willing to go film it.
I almost went dumpster diving today, but my husband wouldn't stop the car.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he always takes this shortcut behind a mall, and it's a strip mall, and all the dumpsters were open, and there was like stuff in the dumpsters, and I'm like, oh, stop at that one, I want to see what's in that one. He's like, no.
I mean, if you're a first-time diver, you just go for the boxes and like
I dived in the dumpster once.
don't give all our secrets away, Kendall.
And Daddy uses a stick. And
All right, Kendall, I have to go eat and go to bed.
All right. Say night night.
No.
Okay. Hey,
Love you
thank
too,
y'all.
kid.
Good night, everybody. Everybody be safe.
Bye, guys. Love
Love
you.
you.
I'll see you tomorrow, brother.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye, Ricky.
In broadcast. Away.
Bye.
Thanks, Sean.
No problem. Have a